it's Trisha. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Today I'm sharing a tutorial from how I changed this old bread box that had already been redone to a newer, fresher farmhouse style bread box. Well, today I'm sharing this beautiful farmhouse project that takes a bread box that was already painted, that had some wrapping paper, it looks like Mod Podge over it, and painted black. It was spray painted, and I take it and just redo it to have a more current look. On the that front part, it was really hard to get off. So here I'm just cleaning it, and then after I clean it and dust it off, I take it apart, and I kind of tried to take off that paper, but it just was not budging, and you can see kind of where we already done it. So there I'm taking it off, and I take it to my sander out in the garage and get it down pretty close. I want a little bit of that black paint showing, so I didn't get it completely stripped off, and I thought that little thing under there was cute. Here I'm using the white Waverly chalk paint and an old brush that I use for a lot of my signs, and just go over all the surfaces with the chalk paint. And I was hoping it would cover, and it looks like it did. I did about 3 coats of it, but I tried to do nice thin coats so it would be nice and smooth. And it takes a little bit longer, but it really works out in the end when you kind of take your time on that, and it also helps it to dry a lot faster. So once I get where I need to get closer to the bottom, I find something around the house, and it is something that might be considered an expensive prop, but I already had it, and so that Nike box worked great. Once I started painting, I noticed some drips from the spray paint that I actually had to stop what I was doing and sand that off, and then once I do that, it works out a lot better. And then where those screw holes are, I wanted those to be covered, so I kind of blobbed the paint in, and then I just take a household product that you might have at your home and just kind of get that excess paint off with a Q-tip. It ended up working out really well, I think, and it made it look a lot cleaner instead of having those big old globs of paint in there. So once I get it done, I'm letting it dry, and I did kind of do a really thin coat on the inside, and now I took some time to measure the front so I can put a verse on it, and I worked on that with my Silhouette Cameo. And I actually have another tutorial coming up on how I do my signs in the Silhouette, and then so I didn't show all of that again. And this scraper I have from an old fat head that we had is a great tool to smooth those out on your wood surfaces. And then my transfer paper that I use is, I reuse that. It's just clear contact paper, and I reuse it until it doesn't work anymore, so it helps it once it's not super duper sticky. Great buy, $1.50 gray sample paint from, I think, Home Depot, and then that's what it looks like finished, and I really like how it turned out. I did a wet distress with the chalk paint so it would look a little aged, and tried to get it where it might rub from moving it around and moving the front, opening it up to get fresh baked bread out. And I think it turned out really cute, and I really am so thankful that you stopped by my channel, and I sure hope you come back. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing this transformation of this bread box. I think it turned out really cute. I was going to do a spring cleaning video today, but Baxter was sick, so I kept him right next to me all day while I worked on this, and so I sure apologize for any mess you see in the background, but I hope you enjoyed seeing this project. And the last thing I will do to this is seal it with a polyacrylic finish. So I love it and hope you enjoyed watching it. Thank you.